So something that I didn't expect to be announced already has been announced. We know Sims 4 kits exist ever since they first released Bust the Dust and whatever 2 other kits they released at that time, but they've just announced a brand new type of kit called a creator kit, which is different to a normal kit. The difference is, okay, these kits are made by Sims 4 content creators, which I just think is really interesting. And in addition to all this, there is a huge Sims 4 base game update. There is so much to cover today. I just can't believe it. But before we get into it, Surfshark VPN is the sponsor of today's video, which is a tool I use whenever I'm online. A VPN hides your identity and encrypts your data whenever you're browsing online. It's kind of like blurring out what you're doing to keep yourself protected from snoopers and trackers. And this means that you can ensure your information is safe even when you're browsing on a public Wi-Fi network. You guys know I like to travel a lot, so you can use Surfshark to bypass geo restrictions and censorship, so you can watch any of your favorite shows on streaming services anywhere in the world. You can use Surfshark on multiple devices too, so you can keep your whole family safe. But my personal favorite feature of Surfshark, okay, you can block those annoying cookie notifications and ads using it on literally every website. It's great. Go to surfshark.com/SatchOnSims to get an extra 4 months of Surfshark. And there is more, okay? With Surfshark 1, you get antivirus protection and you get personal data monitoring with alerts when your personal information is exposed in any data breaches. It's very good. Guys, I think it's time that you protect yourself online and safeguard your privacy. And best of all, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose at all by giving it a go. Go to surfshark.com/SatchOnSims for an extra 4 months of Surfshark on me. Thanks again to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Get an exclusive look at our first set of the Sims 4 creator kits by Maishuno-san and Trilly K. So as you can see, we've got the Sweet Slumber Party set, and we've also got the Cozy Kitchen set. So these are the 2 brand new creator kits, and there is more info. So they've spoken about the making of them here, which is really interesting. We've got a photograph here. This is for the living room furniture kit. What was it called? Kitsch. I don't know. Is it kitsch like kitchen? I'm thinking, okay, it's not kitchen, it's a living room. So, oh God, this looks really cool, actually. It looks a little bit, not retro. What's the word I'm looking for? Like 80s or something? It's very good. Oh, look at that little wall light on there. And we've got a brand new fireplace. Okay. A ceiling lamp, floor lamp. Okay, I just want to say, simply just by looking at this screenshot here, you can see there's like a brand new rug here that's checkerboardy. The sofa looks very interesting. It is definitely giving, like, is it 80s? Is that the right word I'm looking for? And then this is a screenshot showing off the slumber one. So you can see, it has like the peel masks on there that you can apply to the outfit, which is really interesting. And it comes with some new pajamas. This is another screenshot here of the slumber party one, and it shows off some more different kind of pajamas here. I quite like these because it's not the same as the original kit that we've got that's got the underwear in it. This is our second underwear kit now, but this one is less like risque and sexy. It's just more like normal looking. I think it's really cool. This is another screenshot of the living room one. I think they're very interesting color swatches in this screenshot. I like the wall paintings. Again, I think they're really interesting too. Now, they have also given information about how these are made, as well as like how they're paid, which like, I'm just curious to know like how you getting paid for these. So firstly, it's basically saying that they first have to create a mood board, the creator, and basically pitch it to EA. And then after the pitch, the creator lists all of the items they want in the kit to EA, and then the Sims team evaluate if they can support it. And then if so, a template is then created from the Sims team's catalog of assets that serve as a foundation for the creators to build upon. They then use these assets as a template to create the 3D models, textures, colors, blah, blah, blah. And then the Sims team test it with quality verification, allegedly, something they're not very good at. Interestingly, okay, for the build mode assets, the creators have to write a description for each one. So, you know, like in The Sims 4, objects have a description on them in build mode. So apparently the creators write the description, which is interesting. I personally wouldn't like the pressure. I just say, go on, EA, you do it. I don't know what to say. I'm dyslexic. Don't leave it to me. Now, what I want to know, how are they compensated? So it says all creators have been fairly financially compensated according to the competitive market standards of every stage for their time, input, and expertise. Okay, I just want to say something. Hello, Big Satch here. If you guys are like a CC creator and EA asks you to do this, like, I don't know how much they've been paid. You need to make sure you're being paid fairly. This is a multi-billion-dollar company. Don't you dare let them pay you a tuppence. Bare minimum $10,000 plus 5% commission on every single pack sold. That is a bare minimum. If EA offer you any less than that, do not say yes, because you're getting ripped off. This is a huge game, worldwide game. Make sure that you're paid fairly, because as a content creator, whether you're creating mods or YouTube videos, you're exceptionally talented and you're worth a lot more than companies think that you're worth. Hey, I feel like that wasn't a Karen Satch moment. That was like a nice Satch moment, a supportive Satch moment. They have confirmed that there's no changes to free CC or mods. They just say they're doing it so basically they can make custom content available to console players, which I think is good. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, this absolutely humongous patch. Guys, they haven't even updated the patch notes yet, but I've seen things online. Oh my god. So I just want to say you can make ghosts in casts now, and this is going to be base game friendly as far as I'm aware. Now, if you have any packs with the cults, you'll see at the top left here it says pick an occult, and you click on it and you can choose one. Additionally, okay, base game only, this top thing in the top left here, pick a cause of death. You click on it, okay, and it comes up with all the different causes of death. And this is, by the way, base game friendly. So if I click death by mother, consumed by mother, this is a ghost sim that's died from Strangerville. Death by killer chicken, if you've got the cottage living pack, and you can see there's like a chicken in the ghost body, because that's what you would see. What's another one? Death by mold, and then he's got mold growth in the body. It's absolutely insane, guys, and you can toggle the ghost overlays on and off when designing the sim in order to make it easier, and they've got like a little animation. Oh my god, I locked my cat in my closet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sophia. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, okay, I just want to say, you know, like in the base game, okay, in the bottom left, you can add an occult sim, add a mermaid, but the problem is, okay, if I've made a sim like Shanice, but then I want to be like, oh no, I want Shanice to be an occult sim. In the past, you couldn't just change them into an occult sim. You had to like literally create a whole new sim, but now you can pick an occult and I can immediately turn Shanice into an alien. Oh no, not the randomly generated on her face. Okay, what about a vampire? Don't let me down. Okay, there we go. So now Shanice is just instantly a vampire just like that. And in the bottom left, you can still add a dark form, or you can delete the dark form, which is interesting. I believe that's new. You can change Shanice into a oh gosh, what's happening here? You can change Shanice into a mermaid. You can give her a mermaid form, which I just think is really interesting. You can just literally change it on the go. I can like create a werewolf form of a character. You can also create a spellcaster, so you can change any pre-existing sim into basically any occult you want, which is absolutely amazing. Now, if you go into game options in settings, you will also see automatic death inventory handling. And you might be thinking, what's this about? And honestly, I'm not 100% sure. But what I do know is, okay, this is really amazing. We have to go into live mode. Let's get my goth sims from my Realm of Magic save file in. So if we kill a sim, okay, which we can do with testing cheats, okay, there will be a brand new interaction happening in terms of the Grim Reaper and things, which is really, really cool. So it says Troy has passed away, begin a new chapter of life and become a ghost, or you can become a free roaming ghost. So you can see there's two options, playable or free roaming. So free roaming is like the standard base game ghost where they turn into like, you know, they just kind of like turn into an urn, but then they can come out and you can like bring their spirit back, like literally the standard base game way. But become a playable ghost, instantly add some into the household as a ghost, so you don't have to go through all that crap of like trying to reconnect them to the physical world. There is also an option on the urn to return to the netherworld and basically go forever. Now, if I put the urn in my inventory quickly and just move it over here, he's actually spellcaster sim. That's why his grave looks like that. But you can click now display as, and you can choose gravestone, and you can see we have different ones here depending depending on which packs you own. I believe this one was from the cottage living, not cottage living, snowy escape. There's also a vampire one. So you can actually now change your tombstone to any tombstone you want, including, by the way, guys, a brand new mermaid one, which they've made if you own Island Living. And you can also turn it into any of the urns, and you can have it as an urn or grave in any way you like, which is amazing. So this is free to the base game for everyone. Now, another random interesting thing, because there's literally so much in this base game update, okay? In the Sims 4 base game, there is now a bonfire object, which this actually looks really good, by the way. Why do we have this? It's got no swatches, but there we go. They've just rather randomly added a bonfire, which didn't have base game functionality before, like it didn't exist, but now you can light a bonfire and you can, I don't know, you can just do stuff with the fire. So that's pretty cool if you want to have that now. Another thing, by the way, that I didn't notice before, in Ghost Needs, you can see that Ghost Needs are pretty much exactly the same, but they've changed the names of them to sound more ghostly in order for it to make sense, because it doesn't make sense, you know, the fact that they're a ghost and they still need to eat and poo. So they basically changed the wording for it. Another random thing, okay, in build mode, if you go to activities and skills in the bottom left, there's a new thing called life event activities. So I believe this is just like so much random stuff. And honestly, I don't really think this was necessary. I think this was maybe a pretty bad choice, but you know what? Everything basically just gets shoved into MISC. Hopefully all of the things that are in MISC, because they're duplicated in both MISC and life event activities, hopefully they'll just be in one to make it cleaner. But it seems like this is stuff that you would use for events. I don't know, like a funeral or something. It's got like banquet tables in and stuff. Okay, what if we just had the base game? So there we go. It comes with like balloons, decorations, stuff that you would use for like birthday parties, weddings and things. I guess it's for that kind of stuff. Maybe they've organized it a bit bad, but it's there anyway. Now we have literally just got the patch updates on, and they have done a trailer showing off the new base game update. So they're just highlighting everything that I showed before, like cause of death and all that kind of stuff. Okay, they have showed off moments of death update. So what they're basically showing is Sims will react to death in different ways based on their age relationship and more to the sim that passes. So it looks like every sim now in a base game update will react to death differently depending on various factors, which is interesting. And then, oh, I didn't even know you could do this. You can now woohoo with the Grim Reaper. This is a base game update. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, they clarified the new events category is for weddings, funerals, and other events. So there we go. And oh, I didn't even think to check this. But you can now turn pets into ghosts. Can you turn kids into ghosts? Is that morbid? Like you can't, your child sims can die, which is it's so rare, but it can happen. Okay, well, if your sim is an infant or whatever, you can make them an occult. So cults can be any age. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can have kids can die of drowning and fire, which is not traumatic at all. So ghosts are child and older. So that's that confirmed. Okay, in addition to the random bonfire, there's actually some new shoes in the game. Would I say new shoe swatches? So true black swatches added to these base game ones. Another random thing is if a child sim gets taken away by social services, they will now go into the household menu and manage worlds rather than being deleted, which is interesting. So you can do a storyline that they've been taken away and like given to a new family. Upon death of a marriage partner, two married sims will no longer be married. They'll be widowed. However, there is a new interaction that will allow them to ask to stay married to re-engage it. Also amazing. Okay, improve autonomous ghost behavior such as reducing the frequency of ghosts breaking things, which is amazing. We've also got quite a few random bug fixes for a load of different packs actually. Allegedly, they fixed the issue that plants that have enough water will stop dying, which has been in the game for years. I hope this is true. NPC sims will no longer enter a lot without knocking on the door, allegedly. I don't really know if this is true. We'll have to wait and see. Plus some other random things. So I think it's safe to say, guys, this base game update was absolutely huge. And also let me know what you think about the two brand new kits that are coming too. Again, thank you so much to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video, and make sure you check out my link in the description in order to get Surfshark VPN. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.